So yes, guys, welcome back to another trash bin vid. UTR 5.92 front and center. That is the headline for this double header. Treating you all to two matches condensed into one video compilation of the highlights from either player. No biases here, even though the first one goes my way with touchy, feely, delicate hands. Good to see, baby. And hopefully the ball is not supremely challenging to track through these long cast shadows, compliments of the trees here at Battery Park. Bear with me just a moment. You'll find that in a matter of time, the sun will find itself in the center of the sky. Shadows dissipate, temperatures rise, as will the tennis, baby. So stay tuned. Here I am again, 5.92 Vine for that coveted UTR 6 mile marker. It's been an eternity sitting here at a UTR 5, many a years. Let's be frank. Wars have been waged and won in quicker time than I've been able to accomplish this goal. The planet Pluto will orbit the sun sooner than I'm able to get this done. But at long last, I find myself on the cusp. And I do like to think if I'm able to bag 2 wins here against Chapo Special UTR 5s in this video, that will be enough to get me over the edge. So we've seen this opponent before, Captain Quirk. 2 summers ago, summer of 22, where I was on fire, bagging many a wins. Boy, times have changed. So check out the upper right-hand corner now if you want to relive that match. Was able to get the job done then in straights. Hopefully I can repeat some of the same levels of success. And hopefully you'll see, if you do check it out, that the tennis has improved, particularly off the Condor's racket. That would be mighty encouraging if that was the case. So yeah, sweeping him off the screen, coming in, no nonsense, just on the front foot. I'd like to think I was the superior player. Certainly felt like I was commanding the point play. Could be because, yeah, I got the slight edge over him just in the level of tennis, or it could be just my style of play, period, relative to other players at my level. Yep. Finding my way to the net on many occasions, hitting those volleys and bagging multiple overhead smashes thanks to the buildup of the point play off the forehand is what I'm shooting for. And this is a funky point. Net cord, reverse, backhand, overhead smash, if that's what you call it. A second net cord. That is extremely uncommon, and I'm glad to see that I was on the winning end of it. Little ace there. Out wide into the open space. Wood bagged the first set. 6-3. We exchanged breaks early on, but finally was able to build myself a little bit of space on the scoreboard and jump to that set to the good status. But yeah, business yet to be handled. This is nice. Risky, bisky, aggressive tennis is rewarding on this one. Felt like I substituted that Dunlop FX in my hand for Milnar. Thor's hammer. It was a thunder strike. And there's another one. Serve out wide. Sweeping the ball in the open court. Nice combo from the kid. And yeah, once more picking my spots with the forehand and overhead smash. So you're seeing the narrative unfold before your eyes. Aggressive play. Risky play. Turns into rewarding play for the Condor. So would jump to a 4-1 lead in the second set, just about at the finish line for this match. But like COVID, never a threat, but wouldn't go away. That's his words, not mine. That's what he uttered to me literally between points at the tail end of this match. Certainly drew a chuckle from me. He was able to avert disaster in the double break at 4-1 and get it to 4-2 instead. Handle my biz, served to 5-2, and then at 5-2, in trouble once more. He got out of the game, but as we've seen many a times before, at the threshold of victory, I do tend to capitulate, but I'm happy to report that on this occasion, I was able to get over the line, as you'll see momentarily. Yep, another point finished off with the volley. I believe on this one, you'll see that he finds his way to the net and tucks away the volley. Evidence that I'm not being biased with these highlights. If either player produces quality, they get to be on full display. And there it is, finishing with a flourish with the ace and capturing the win. 6-3, 6-3, straight sets. Good feeling. Before we jump to match 2, let's take a brief intermission. So yes, guys, allow me a brief moment to tell you about the new official string of Trashman Tennis, Grapple Snake Alpha, Golden in performance and cosmetic. That's right, the new string of choice for the Condor and Longshanks. Moving forward, all the pros of a poly, durable, controllable, unbelievably spinny, but oh so soft and plush. Would not be putting this at 55 in a stiffer racket like the FX if I didn't mean it. Get yourself a sample today using our exclusive discount code in the description below. Zegsy's snakeskin of a string awaits, and help the channel while you're at it. So here we go, match 2. Once more, 2 courts down at Battery Park. Site of many of victories, but even more losses. We'll see if I can better that ratio today. UTR 5.96. After all that hustle, I've been able to increase a whopping 400th of a rating, and now found myself within that same margin of the UTR 6. Playing a slightly more even opponent today. I think on paper, really neck and neck. I want to say he was a 5.9 at the time of this filming. And so the more challenging your opponent, if you are able to defeat them, the more impactful that is on your rating. So like I said, certainly would get over the UTR 6 marker with the win here in the shadows of this beautiful summer evening. But we'll say, similar to the first match, I felt to be the better player. Cocky and arrogant, I know, but just a slightly more formidable arsenal of shots. Maybe a bit more dynamic in play, slightly more athletic. But that alone is not enough to get a dub. After all, tennis is more than just strokes and serves and athleticism. It's actually a game comprised of mental fortitude, strategy, discipline. It's not checkers, it's chess after all. And I could throw an army of pawns at him, but even one queen could decimate that. So we shall see how this turns out. In similar fashion to the first match, exchanged several breaks. And whew, how about that point? Couldn't go around him or over him, so chose to go through a bulldozing tennis from the kid. Would get to 3-all and break him to a 4-3 and rely on Old Faithful, the tried and true, the Siggy.
Great work.
The signature shot there with the dropper to get the 5-3 and then break him once more. So the first set goes to the Condor 6-3, and here we are in the second set with a change of tee short from the opponent, but hopefully not a change of results as far as I'm concerned. And wow, absolute hook of an overhead from beyond the baseline. I mean, that was voluptuous. So much shape on that. Risky once more, but these are highlights, and I get rewarded for it. Good to see again. And this was truly befuddling here because 4 bites at the cherry. Come on, man. Put him away, and I get cute and get punished as a result. But got to tip the hat. He's a road runner, hustling and bustling his way into these points. And as you'll see here, there's a long series of points here coming up in a row where I'm having where I want him. Seemingly got my foot on his throat, and he wriggles free and turns the point on his head. And in doing so, often enough, he was capturing points in games and running away with this set. Before I knew it, I was down love 5. And yeah, look at this point. He's reset it 4 times, and the error comes off of my racket. So love 5, he's about to take me to the bakery one way or another, whether it be a bagel or a breadstick that he forces down my throat. Don't prefer either option, but if I had to choose, I'd choose the latter. Trying to get something going here. Particularly, you want to take a little bit of that pendulum and momentum away from him if I'm going to go to a deciding 10-point breaker. And look at this point. Yes, as I mentioned before, he's just getting everything back. It's a slinger bag on the other side of the net. Ball's refusing to stop coming back. Slice approach, and it's just too good for him. Snipes the corner, and that was the break. So we would end up going into a 10-point tie-break, winner-take-all. The camera battery died, so these are from still the second set, these points. But I'll tell you a little bit about how it unfolded. Jump to a 3-point lead, and tried to maintain that margin throughout, would eventually get to a 9-8 match point on my racket at that. But the pressure was asphyxiating, and I was not able to put him away when I had the chance. In the end, this is an ace. Yep. Credit to him. And heartbreak would ensue as I fall to this opponent. 6-3, 1-6, 9-11. Never forget. Let me know. Are you amused? Are you devastated? Whatever happens, remember that Trashman Tennis, all about the tennis trash we've been. The search for UTR 6 goes on. We're trash.